Good morning. It's day 106 on trail. It's just a little before 10 AM and we are leaving Shaker campsite. There was meant to be thunderstorms last night, but they didn't eventuate. It did kind of rain on and off all night, and then it was raining when we woke up this morning. So we just hung out in the tent and waited for it to stop raining before we got up. It's now a little bit drippy from the trees, but no actual rain at the moment. Today we're heading probably to a shelter which I've forgotten the name of. No, it's gone. It's about 30 k's from here. Looks like it will be pretty easy walking. There aren't very many options for campsites through this area. I'd like to go a little bit further, but there's just nowhere to stay. So we'll stop there for the night, and then tomorrow the trail takes us straight through Dalton, where we'll grab some more food before continuing on. Good morning. It is day 107 on trail. It's just after 7 AM and we're leaving October Mountain Shelter, where we stayed last night. This morning we've got about 19 kilometers or 12 miles before we get to Dalton, and the trail's going to take us straight through town. So when we get there, we're going to do a quick resupply. I believe we can get a shower, some Wi-Fi and some power at the community centre, so we'll probably do that. And then we'll keep going. We're only planning on doing another 7 kilometres. That's like 4 miles or so on the other side of Dalton, just to get to the first campsite we find, pretty much. So it should be a pretty easy day. The terrain until the town of Dalton looks pretty flat, so hopefully it's easy walking underfoot as well, because that'll make a big difference. And then we should be able to get those 12 miles done before lunch and have a cruisy afternoon, which will be nice. There's been a lot of mosquitoes the last week or so. They're particularly bad a couple of days ago, day 104 I guess it was. We went through a swamp where the mosquitoes were just insane. We've both been wearing insect repellent on our arms and necks, but the biggest problem is when you stop for a break or stop to fill up water, they don't go for the bits with insect repellent. and instead they bite through my shirt, onto my back, or through my leggings, which just sucks. I have a lot of bites. There's the possibility that the mosquitoes here can carry West Nile virus. Not sure how high that possibility is, but it's there. And they just seem impossible to avoid at the moment. So that's really not much fun. They're not as bad as they were for me on the stretch near Yosemite on the PCT last year. There was days there where I was wearing my head net all day and not stopping for any sit-down breaks just because the swarms were so bad. But they're still really annoying, and they do make trying to have a break quite difficult. So it's just before 5 p.m. and we are just getting back into the forest after leaving Dalton. So we arrived at Dalton at about 11, and on our way into town got a little bit of trail magic, got a piece of brownie and some water, which was really nice. Ooh, steep downhill. And then we grabbed some lunch, had a shower at the local gym and sat there for a little bit, and then went to the library and used their power and Wi-Fi pretty much all the way through until 4, and then quickly did just a 1-day resupply at the gas station. I grabbed a sub to take on trail for dinner tonight, and then walked on through town and back onto the trail. So the trail actually followed the streets of town for about 1.5 miles. So we just walked through a little residential area of town before being popped back onto this trail, which is really nice. We now have about 3.8 miles, around about 6 k's I think, to the campsite for tonight, which is Crystal Mountain Campsite. It's at the top of this hill, a official campsite with a privy and a bear box. And hopefully not too many people there tonight, which would be nice. So we just got to the turn off for Crystal Mountain Campsite. We've been down a little side trail to grab some water, and now we're going to find somewhere to camp. It's about 6 p.m. I think we've ended up doing about 16 miles today, maybe. About 25 k's, I think it's maybe 15 miles. Pretty cruisy day, really. I'm looking forward to eating a BLT for dinner as well. Should be good.